Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Here we are, once again. We are back in Mesopotamia, and last time we left off we had the Learn Zone here, which is pretty cool. I mean, everyone's going to get their education on. We're going to get their learn on, okay? It's going to be good. It's going to be the best education you've ever seen.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Oh man, what a way to start off the episode. Holy shit, there's an earthquake! Everybody, evacuate! Hold on, we have to evacuate everybody. Oh, it's finally happened! A real disaster! A real disaster is going to strike the city. We finally have a disaster response unit inbound. Oh man, everybody get inside quick, it's happening! Brace yourselves, this is not a drill, oh no! It's happening right next to Disaster Zone Central. No! The medical helicopter depot! No! Oh, out of all of the places it could hit, Disaster Zone. Oh, the name speaks for itself. Oh no! Look, I mean, this being said, it's not the worst. It's okay. It's not too bad, right? I mean, maybe we can make a canal out of this from the river. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're in action already. Here we go. Okay. Luckily, I think everybody should be fine. Oh, man, what a way to start off the episode. Can you believe that happened? Finally, I mean, it's kind of good, but also bad. I mean, look at all the houses that are on fire. This is just, like, absolute mayhem. Look at this from above. Oh, I mean, it did hit, like, in probably one of the best spots. Mainly because it's not too big of a deal, really. There's not too many houses over here, and so on and so forth. Can we rebuild these roads? I don't think we can. Fire, helicopter depot. We could probably send people back home. The earthquake is over. Oh man, I just cannot believe this. This needs a road connected up to it. So we're going to come in and just like clean up the roads here. Oh, this is terrible. What a disaster. What an absolute travesty. Oh, everyone has to turn around on the bridge. Sorry folks, the bridge is closed. Nobody's coming through now. Let's go ahead and get the bridge back down. We have to do some fixing and make sure that everything is lined back up. Okay everybody, the road is back in action. There's going to be a little bridge here, but I think that's going to be good. We're going to be able to remember what happened on this fateful day. Are we using two big roads? Yeah, we are. Look, we need to have like 2-lane roads because these are just like way too much. There we go. Look at that. That's really nice. And we need to, well, extend the road back over here to the good old fire helicopter depot, I believe. I think the other one got completely smashed. Come on! Disaster zone! Just got completely bamboozled once again. Can we make a road come up like this? No, we can't. Maybe we can put down the medical helicopter depot somewhere else. Oh man, that thing cost a lot of money too. That was an expensive... Is it the medical? It is. Man, that was an expensive purchase too. How much was it? 80,000. That's a lot of buccarinos, that's for sure. Let's get that down right there in case anybody needs it. And I guess while we're at it, we'll have the police down here too. Well, it's a prison. We'll have the police over here as well. I mean, that's a lot of money as well. But I think that should be pretty good. That to serve its purpose. And last but not least, we should probably come in here and rename where the earthquake came in from. What should we name this earthquake? I have no clue. We're going to name it something though. So everybody remembers. Everybody can come in and they can look at Earthquake Way. And we can charge people to come in and look at the earthquake zone where it happened. So that could be pretty good for tourism, right? Shall we? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to build like some kind of tourist attraction right next to where the earthquake hit. I think that might be fun. That might be pretty cool. Right next to the disaster zone. Holy shit. I can't believe that happened like right off the bat. I mean, it's pretty interesting. It's about time a disaster hit this city, I think. That being said, we should probably put down, what, like these earthquake sensors, right? We should start putting down these sensors all over the place. I mean, this is a pretty good... This kind of gets everywhere right here in the middle. Can we put it like next to the baseball park? Look at that. That gets pretty much everywhere, including Poop Creek. Or Poo Creek. Okay, so we have one. Ah, look at that coverage. That's really nice. And we should probably put like a buoy out here too. A buoy? A buoy? A buoy boy? Like that? Should that be pretty good? And maybe like one over here? Let's do 3. Fuck it. Why not, right? And what else can we do? What's this? A weather radar. Nice. We are just going all out with disaster equipment right now. And I think that's probably long overdue. So let's put one of those bastards there. And can we get one of these space radars right here too? Perfect. You think this is an okay spot? It's okay enough. I think this is nice because this is like where all of the disaster stuff is at the moment. Huh, disaster zone looks a bit better, if I do say so myself. I like it. We're going to keep this ridgeline here just because it's a memoriam to, well, basically what happened on that fateful day. Something else we need to do is we need to kind of mess with the bus line here and have it stop in front of the college. We'll add a stop there, and I think that should be fine. And maybe we can add a stop from here to the industrial zone, or from the industrial zone to Disaster Central, because everybody who works in Mary Jane Fields probably works over here too, because they live right here. It's just right over the bridge for them. See, they're all coming right now. That being said, I'm recording this like the day after they announced a bunch of transportation DLC that's coming out, and I guess it's going to be free with an update. I guess, from what I hear, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like a free update, and they're going to have blimps and stuff. Oh, it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait to have blimps flying around everywhere. I think that's going to be pretty spectacular. Building is emptying. We want to get rid of these dumps out of here. This dump is 100% full. We'll dump that later on. Everything seems to be running pretty smoothly so far. Even though we just had a major earthquake, I think everything is just fine. Medical wise, we're doing okay. We could use a big hospital over here. We'll save up for that. We'll have a hospital where like people from the college can work at, which is really nice. They can do like some nurse time or something like that. Disaster zone could use a fire department too. We'll have like a huge... this will be a whole new area over here where we have all of our big stuff, our big heavy hitters. We will have a huge hospital. We will have a huge like fire department, and we will have a huge police station, maybe a prison, and all that kind of stuff. We'll have it over here. We'll plan it out just right now for the meantime. Summit Hills is going to be like the best place ever. So we'll just name it that. It's going to have all the cool stuff in it, and I think that's going to be something that everybody will like, hopefully. So we'll save up some money. It's going to take a lot of money to, well, put all that stuff down, but we will eventually, and it will have great coverage all over the place. Education, I think we're doing okay on now. We could probably use another elementary and high school. College is still okay. Did we ever get a metro unlocked? I think we did. We need to have a metro put in too. So if the metro is not too much, we will start to put that in. And it doesn't look like it is. But we'll just let the good old money tick up a little bit while we kind of look through and see what we need. I think we may need a park over here in Shitville. I mean, it is Shitville after all, but they deserve a park, right? Oh, right here in the corner. This is perfect. We'll put in like a little shitty park for them that they can, are those people automatically? Oh no, it's like a swing set or something. They have a little dog park. They can come and walk their dogs. It's going to be something that they'll enjoy. Look, everybody's really happy now, which is nice. You want people in this place to be pretty happy. So I think we have enough money to set up a metro line. We need one that stops off in front of the college, because that would be pretty good. Maybe like right here. That should be nice. And we can have another one that, well, do we want to stop in front of the point? I don't think so. We want one that go from like Robin Square, right next to the bus depot over here, I think we only want like a one line right now. Maybe one by the boondocks. We need a metro by the boondocks. We'll put one right here once we get enough money. Man, it costs a lot of money. We have barely any cash at all. We did just spend a lot of cash on these 2 helicopter depots though. They were pretty expensive, but I think it was fairly needed. Especially since the earthquake came in. I kind of panicked and I wanted to really get everything situated before it got any worse. But I think we're fine. We do have a weather radar station now, which is nice. And we have a deep space radar. And I think we're covered pretty much on all bases for disasters now. In case one were to happen. We could do with another, ooh. That's not too bad, right? We could use like a big old radar tower right here. That might be nice. How much does it cost? 25,000? That's not too bad. But for the most part right now, we are okay. We're covered. Earthquakes were covered as well. We have some buoys out here. Or buoys, as you say somewhere else. Large emergency shelter. We could probably pop one of those down. But I think we're okay for the most part with that as well. Because everyone seems to be in good coverage. So, that's nice to know. I mean, we don't have to worry about disasters too much. Oh, we should get some of these fire watch towers, right? That might be good. We should get one in here. We'll have it out here by the tower, next to the road here. Bam. Oh, fantastic. That's going to be really good in case a fire breaks out. Maybe we should have one over here by this tower as well. We'll kind of put it next to the trail, so it looks nice once it's all put down and set. And we should probably have one over here for the meantime. Can we spin it around? We'll have it behind like the helicopter depot. This will be fantastic. Huh. We're pretty covered now. I think we're doing okay. That did just use a bunch of our money that we worked so hard to save up because we were going to build a metro, but we may take out a loan. I don't know. In the meantime, we can add onto this neighborhood that's right here across from the college. So we'll have a road sneak in its way like right here. We'll keep it off of this road and we'll just have it kind of fill up as much as it can. So have a road come out like that. We are destroying some people's houses, but I don't think they'll mind too much. I mean, they may mind just a little, but not like a crazy amount. We'll have a little cul-de-sac area kind of come around over here like this. Yeah. That's going to look pretty cool from up above. And we should probably connect somewhere like that. There's like some solar panel parking over here. So people from the college can come over here if the parking is too full. And right now it looks like it's not too bad. It doesn't look like it's too busy. Next we should probably get some pipes in so we can have water go to these people that are hopefully going to move into this area. We did need some more residential because our demand is a little high. I don't know if I'm going to have high density residential just yet in this area. I think we should have high density over here in this section of land, because over here is where I'm going to plan like a huge like cool district. So we'll get this all set up right here. This is going to be like the city where all the skyscrapers are and all that cool stuff. So I think that'll be really nice. And we'll have it extend just to right here. Follow that tree line. And this is where our cool ass city will be. Eventually. We'll plan it all out. But for the meantime, we'll come back to this neighborhood here and fill in with these small residential houses. Because I like the look of them. I don't like things being too tall. Even though I think there is a policy where you can change to where the skyscrapers do not build so high, but still pack in a lot of people. We might mess with that at some point. I've never messed with it before, but it could be pretty good. So we'll cram some people in here, and they should be happy because there's a university like right across from where they live. So, I mean, I'd be pretty happy with that. If you wanted to go to college and you could just walk there. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. It's a double whammy. No. Brace yourselves, people. Brace yourselves. Evacuate. Hurry. It's only a 1.2 magnitude earthquake. But still, 2 earthquakes in one go? We haven't had disasters happen since we put the disaster response unit down, so I think that's kind of bad luck. Oh look, this dump is finished. I think we have a bit more time to evacuate since we have the earthquake sensor down. So it's giving our... Oh shit. No, Shitville! Oh no! Oh, Shitville! Oh no, Shitville, I'm so sorry. Everybody was evacuating. They had barely any time. Oh, at least it's... Oh no! What? How am I so low on money? The city is on the brink of bankruptcy. Are you kidding me? I had a bunch of money. Are we losing cash because... What the fuck? How are we losing so much cash? This is not good. This is really not good. One little earthquake broke the bridge and now we're like seriously in debt. We're losing 28,000. What? How are we losing so much money all of a sudden? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. It really doesn't. We'll get this road fixed up. Man, this bridge is just taking one pounding today with the earthquakes. We'll get a bridge up and we will make sure all of the electricity is fine right now. We have to pause because if we don't pause, we're just going to, I don't know, just lose out on a whole bunch. We are missing with some water. We'll get the water connected back up and we'll get like a road connecting this neighborhood back up as well. I don't understand how we lost so much money there when an earthquake came in. Maybe putting down the disaster response unit was like a terrible idea. I think it might have been, because as soon as we did put it down, man, oh man, it was just like a disaster. One after another. We've had 2 earthquakes now. Is that okay? Can we connect these back up and they will be fine? There's one little piece of road here that needs to connect up. Okay, we destroyed some houses in the meantime. Man. Aw, Shitville. I feel so bad for... Well, not really, but I feel kind of bad for Shitville because they don't really deserve it. They have like a shitty enough place as it is. We can send everyone back home. Some of these people will not have a home to go back to, but that's the way of disasters. We're losing some money, which is not good. We're losing it pretty rapidly. I think our debt is going back down though. We are gaining money? We are. Okay, we're going to be back in the green anytime now. We are... there's a couple routes that are kind of messed up over here. And I think those routes were for the emergency shelter here. So we'll clean all these lines up and we'll set this back up. We'll have this go over here. I hope everyone got into the good old evacuation shelter before it was too late. Are these roads still messed up? They are. So I think we probably could have rebuilt those, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy and I'm just going to do this. And we can cram some more people back in here if they want to. They probably won't want to live in this place anymore because of what happened. There's just a huge like hole right here. A huge little valley that was not there before. Okay, let's fix these lines. I think we can finally get it to work now. I have a cannot find path. Okay, there's a road that's destroyed. There's one little road right there that we have to get rid of, and then now we can finally do this emergency shelter line. Son of a bitch. You gotta make sure all of the roads are rebuilt. I thought I had them all, but I must have missed a couple. That's my own fault. How are we doing with cash? We're doing okay. We're back in the green. I don't think we're going to get around to making a metro today. But we did survive 2 earthquakes, which is really nice. It's not too bad. One was a big one was a little one. And they kind of hit in the same area. So I guess it's like an aftershock. There's like a fault line. Oh, we have to rename this one while we're here. We have to rename it in the middle of Shitville. So we will. Kind of came in like right here. So right here, we will rename this one the little earthquake that could. Because it really did mess up little Shitville. It really did. A little earthquake that could, yeah. I mean, Shitville's recovering pretty nicely though, and I think the city is too. It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing that could happen. At least it's not a tsunami or something. Man, this is going to make building a city pretty difficult. I was having a good time just building the city without having any disasters happen. And now disasters are starting to happen like all over the fucking place. It's not good. We don't want earthquakes and shit to happen. Come on. There's a little bit of a trash problem, but I think that's okay. Everywhere else is doing... Oh, fuck. Everywhere else is doing fine for the most part. I mean, we have to fix this at some point. We do. We'll fix that next time. Though, that being said, thank you very much for watching. We'll fix all this stuff next time, like the roads and everything, and we'll get like a metro in, and we'll move on from there, and hopefully no disasters happen. So, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all next time.